Welcome to Cat Tarot. Hi Aquarius, this is your reading for the end of January. This is going to go all the way to the February the 1st. Going to be really quick reading, and let's see where it takes us. Start this off. Do not have any distractions. Aquarius. Focus. Aquarius, end of the month January. Aquarius, end of the month January. Okay, you have Fourth of the Fire, and you have Three of Earth. So these two cards are the cards that are your undertone. So basically what you're trying to hope, you're just trying to do two things in the opposing ways. You're trying to maintain some fun and happiness while learning new skills. So nose to the greenstone, and also this is like importance of the teamwork. The buck can be cornered by the three people. You have to take pride in doing this teamwork and ownership. And also here there is like a playfulness of a cat. Four of Wands or Four of Fire here would traditionally bring this like happy gathering and people. So this both shows you're going to have some activities and some people in your life, or some exchanges. This is also fire, which could be like, exchanges on social media and basically happiness. So let's see what are your three cards for the week. Okay, we are starting with Seven of Sea. So what are we seeing here? We are seeing a kitty trying to get this bubbles. And guess what happens when a kitty gets the bubble? The bubble just like bursts out. So what is the reality? Kitty is confused. Is it possible? Is this achievable? What is going on? It is so exciting. Look at that. It reflects a whole bunch of things back to me. They have all this kind of shine and illusions. So basically, this means choices. You have so many choices, and you do have to decide what is your reality. I feel, Aquarius, as per the last reading, you are in a very deep thinking mode. You're trying to really nurture yourself. Things have happened in the past that made you question your humanitarian approaches. You are the one always putting yourself last. You're the always one going with the crowd, willing to let others, to basically make them feel comfortable. Sort of like, uh, let's say you really want to see a certain movie, but like, three friends that you're with want to see a different movie, so you're going to go for it. You're not going to push your will on them. And that happens time after time after time after time. And then finally one day you really want to see something, and they cut you down just like that and walk over you, and that really feels bad. And this is where you are right now. You are right now feeling that you need to be fulfilled, that you are now an empty vessel and you need to be fulfilled. And the choices are here. The choices you made, you taught people how to treat you. Right now, you have to redefine how you do that. Since you're very sweet, you are going to do it differently. The problem with Aquarius is that you go from this sweetness to tornado. Like, you're giving these people pointers. You're telling them, well, please don't do that, and I would really like to see this movie, really, and they're not getting it. They're just pushing it because they learned this is what they did in the past. They don't even take you seriously, and you cannot blame them anymore. Now you actually realize this is the end of the line. You shouldn't even blame yourself, but you just have to acknowledge that it is time for you to make decision to what are your options. And guess what? That's going to bring you to Ten of Sea. So 7 of C is emotional decision, and 10 of C is also, look at this happy, happy crowd here. 10 of C is the card of fulfillment. It's the end of the cycle. So you basically are coming to the end of whatever was pressuring you, whatever you felt it was hard on you. And right now you're willing to look at the fruits of your labor, even if those fruits were not successful, even if you didn't see that movie that you wanted to see, you're looking back and seeing good things in you. You're also revising in what was bad. You are revising what can happen in the future because 10 is a card of completion, but not only of completion, but also complete cleanup. 9 is the card when you finish everything, and 10 is the card when all the loose ends are tied. But at the same time, you're starting something new. And something new is depending on the decision that you have made. So what's going to happen toward February? Toward February, you will go with the strength. There is a strong, strong card where you are exercising every piece of restraint. Look at these little birds that cat would just like jump and eat. And there is this like peaceful, nice kitty. So you basically decided to take everything good that you have and assert yourself. You, in this case, are not going to eat the cat. So you're not going to be bad toward people who hurt you, but you're not going to be a movable force anymore. Strength talks about taming a lion in a traditional tarot card. But the taming a lion is not with force, is not with electrical shocks like they do in circus, is not with a whip. It is just like with magic. The woman who is traditional there portrayed is portrayed with the infinity sign over her head, just like the magician. So basically, and eights are basically the numbers of structure. So you are structuring your life right now to be a completely new structure where you do not react to these little sites, where you kind of are able to separate who is important, who is not important. I'm glad to say this major arcana coming to the end is basically the solution. You are finally coming out of your maybe introverted state. You're finally becoming who you are. And congratulations, Aquarius. See you next week. Hi, Aquarius. I'm adding a rune for you. I just drew a rune for you. So this rune is Laguz, the rune of water. Which basically summary would be that you need to enjoy soft sensibilities of harmony, affection, and safety in the arms of loved ones. That would be just like your 10 of Seas or 10 of Cups card that you had as a centerpiece. So this week is like you to find your center, to balance yourself emotionally. However, this rune is saying for balance for you because you for such a long time you were so nice and you were swinging between these two states. It's actually just telling you please don't do that anymore. Do not jump from the two extremes. Even though you do feel that you have been hard done by and basically you want to demand the attention, please do, but in assertive, not aggressive way. And don't be too assertive either, because some people who are not strong enough like you, who didn't understand that you letting others have their way was a sign of strength, like you had it in the end, just like this is your basically message. Remember that kitty in the sign of the strength? I just put it away, but it's here. That kitty here is that message. Please do not see that was the previous card that you had, enjoyment, and this is basically that emotional rune upward. But this Lagos is like inverted. So basically saying, hey, don't be too assertive. Don't allow people to walk over you. This is this time your choice. Aquarius, please be rational. Go back to who you really are. Understand that all these negative emotions are not so much that other people wronged you by, but more so because you did not react properly. So right now, it's time not to go from left to right, not to swing, not to be a pushover, but to find a new method, a new way of strength. So Be this new kitty, be this strong kitty. So please subscribe, please like this video to encourage me. This is a completely brand new channel, and I do appreciate your support. And what I decided is to actually have the sign that had the most likes read first the next time around. So thank you very much, and see you early in February.